Hi, my name is Kat Martinez, and I'm going to be answering the questions for you for Fop2. So, what is your experience with using mixing and music for projects? Well, for many years, I've been fascinated by sound. I started to meditate at a very young age. When I was about 7 years old and I started an acting class, I learned to meditate. So I learned to censor myself and listen to everything really, really carefully. I always loved music and singing, and I always was intrigued with sound. But until I got to Full Sail, I didn't use sound for me. I recorded other people and I put sound or Foley into a movie or something like that. But this time I got to do a soundscape. And being able to put my own story into a soundscape was so exciting for me because it was a city, and I miss my city. I miss New York City so much. I moved to Buffalo and it's so boring. So when I put this together, I kind of tried to imagine myself in my old block as a kid, and the pump is on, and people are all outside, and it's summer, and the concrete is hot under my feet, and the music is blowing, and people are just driving by, and you just hear all the New York sounds, and it's just beautiful. It's like music. So I put a little music into it and a little bit of me. I hope you like it. Give an example of a film or video or scene or commercial where you felt like music played a key role in creating certain emotion.
Hi, Georgie. Aren't you gonna say hello?
Without music and then with music. Just so you can see the difference that music can make, because when music is put into into a sound, like even suspense music or a shepherd's tone, which is just like a even sounds like brown noise and pink noise. If you don't know what those are, you should Google it, because it's very important, because these sounds can change the emotion of your audience. In this scene with Georgie and the scary, horrible, terrible Pennywise, Georgie's about to get killed. He is a stupid little kid who decides to go follow a boat and then grabs a balloon from a stranger. Well, his parents obviously didn't teach him about stranger danger. When you play the music and you hear the suspense, it kind of makes your heart beat. It's so low and it's in the background that it's like a ninja. It's like hiding in the darkness, which makes it more suspenseful. Versus not hearing it at all, and you kind of don't even notice it sometimes in these movies. You don't notice the sounds, you don't notice the foot, steps, and you're not supposed to notice it. It's supposed to be subtle, and it's supposed to be just kind of like a knock in the door, something in the background. So, the third question that we have. The third question is, you want us to discuss what silence can do for a scene or a part of film, or how does it make you feel? Well, And does it work? I think silence is wonderful. I love silent scenes. I did a whole improv where I didn't speak, and it was wonderful because I was playing a young girl who was a teenager and she was going to commit suicide, and the whole time that she was on the roof she didn't speak, and I had to convey emotion the whole time to the audience. And to have to convey emotion without speaking is very tense because it makes your audience stare at you. And it's very important that you show emotion in scenes that are silent, or else, well, you're just going to have a boring person standing there doing nothing, and your audience is going to leave. So it would work if you do it right. Anything can work if you do it right, but if you don't do it right, well, you're just wasting valuable time that you could be creating beautiful things.